Action!
Cheers, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I will be reacting to episode 11 of Overlord. I will be doing this one in a slightly different manner because the patrons have spoken, and so I will be reacting to the last couple of episodes in this season with the subtitles. So we will see from there how that goes. If we like it better, we'll continue on with that, I'm sure, for the new upcoming seasons of this show, because there's absolutely no way I'm gonna stop watching this show after season 1. I am fascinated by this world. I love it. I'm very excited to see what happens. We actually had like an incident or two in the last episode that kind of was like, oh, some of them can be overcome by some stuff from this new world. So that adds some stakes, that adds some interest. I'm very excited. I've got my margarita here with me today, and let's see, when should we drink? We'll drink whenever any of the characters from Yggdrasil are well OOP. We'll also drink when Albedo is, we'll continue to drink when Albedo is a little bit overzealous in her affection. In that case, we're drinking to forget. And people have told me in the comments that it just basically is a running gag, and nothing actually happens. So great. Appreciate that particular spoiler. That's the kind of spoiler I don't mind. So we're just gonna, we'll drink for that. We'll drink when everyone's incredibly OP. We drink if anybody on screen is drinking. And you know what? We can count drinking blood as part of that. Fine with me. Now we're gonna find out what happened to Shaltir, because she got like whammied last episode. So I'm excited to find out what is gonna happen with her and if they're gonna be able to get her back.
なんでもない。どうしたのだ。は、冒険者組合の組合長、アインザックの使いが参りまして、選んでる銀行。
Has she always had bunny ears? That doesn't. What? Or is that just how she like with the communication? Is that just what that is? I will say I'm not great at subtitles. I get so distracted by what's going on in the background that I fully forget to look at what's going on in the subtitles. So I might have to do a lot more rewinding in these, just so you all know. Difference in how the voice actors decided to perform the roles already. Like that's like Nebruel, the one who suddenly has bunny rabbit ears for some reason. Like she is a lot less like dry. She like already, it like seems like she's gotten a little bit more emotion in her voice than she did with the English dub.
奴がこのエランテルに侵入したら一大事だ。まさか共同墓地の事件と関係が。ああ、昨晩モモンさんが解決したという。あの程度の働きでミスリルとは羨ましい限りだ。
I wonder if that's gonna be a problem. Also, it's like his face is like, yes, I'm so jealous of you. It doesn't look jealous.
バカな。自信はあるのかね。切り札はある。魔封じの水晶だ。第8位階魔法が込められている。第8位階。神話の領域ではないか。くだらない。
And he just like puts it on the table. It's like these things don't exist. That'd be like. What'd that be like? If someone like puts down like the trident of Poseidon or something on the table. It's just like, I'm just gonna use this. It's like, that's not a thing. There's that jealousy. I knew he was gonna be a problem. What? Why did they just kill him? That's like, what? Why? Like, they've been willing to work with other people before. Is it just because he like lied about Shaltir's name and stuff, and like then he didn't want to, like, what? Why would he do? Okay.
よろしくお願いするでござるよ、ナベラル殿。
よし、では行くぞ、アルベド。
Okay, so did he just kill the whole crew just because he was like, I can't let it get out who I, like, what exactly is going on. Was it just to sort of cover, and then he's like, well, now we can experiment? Or did he always want to experiment with higher level adventurers?
見るのは初めてか。
はい、第10以下を超えたところにある究極の魔法。
Damn.
そうだ。脱動にも時間がかかる。しかもリキャストタイムは課金アイテムです。
Even items from the cash shop can't shorten the cast time.
発動時間をゼロにする上に。
So he's just gonna, like, I love that he's like, well, with this item I can do this, but with this item I can pair it and nullify the cast time. I love that. I really do. I love all of the little instances where they're just like, no, it is an RPG. Like, here are the little excuses and reasons, and this is what it's like as an RPG. I love all the little, like, and he just talks to these people is like, as if they, like, what do they have no idea what the cash shop is, dude. Like, why would they? So it's like, he just, like, it's just nonsense. Oh, I love it. What?
すまない。今の失態は忘れてくれ。
一体何があったのでしょう。
There's actually stuff in this world that can, like, break them. Ooh, the stakes just got real.
現在ナザリックは最大級の警戒を要している。貴様らも行動をもって思考の恩方々への忠誠を示せ。
So we're gonna have to fight Shaltir, right? Like, we're certainly gonna have, she's like, whoever's controlling her right now is actually a threat, which is Baller, and they are going to have to fight her, right? That's where the opening scene comes from.
アインズ様は偉大なるお方。シャルティア様のこともきっと良きようにお計らいくださるでしょう。
Why do they keep, like, commenting, like, oh, she's revolted? It's like, it's not her fault. She's been put under mind control magic. That's not a revolt. That is... That's not a revolt.
守護者にして私やデミウルゴスたちと同等の強さと頭脳を持ち、アインス様の恩と想像されたものです。
まあな。
ナザリックの財政面の責任者と認識しています。
Okay, so we're finally gonna meet somebody that he created. Hmm.
ようこそおいでいただきました。
Oh, hey! He's been in the opening title shot the whole time, and I had no idea who he was, so I've mostly been ignoring him. But here he is! Shapeshifter.
お前も元気そうだ。ナザリックの最後に眠る秘宝の数々がついに力を振るう時が来た。
Oh, he's so dramatic!
ダッサいわ。おお、受けたまわりました。私の創造主、アインズ様。やめてくれ。そんな冷たい目で俺の歴史を見ないでくれ。
Oh, right. Okay, that green light. That's the thing that keeps happening. That's happened before. That happened... I can't remember the reasoning. Why did that... So the green light is something interfering with the game, or with, like, his mentality in the game, right? Like, the green light happens whenever... I think when he is using Earth logic, or, like, whenever he thinks something that Ainz Algun wouldn't think, right? I think that's what the green light is. Like, so that's the thing that's changing him to be more like the character he created. I think, correct?
それは失敬。バラのように美しくも可憐なお姿につい。おいちょっとこっちに来い。
He's like, all right.
俺はお前の創造者だ。そうだな。さあ、それも俺の前ではしないでくれ。はあ、本当に頼むな。こんなことで精神が強制的に鎮静化されるとは思う。
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, the emotions are being regulated because he's like, oh my god, I'm so effing cringe. So yeah, that's what the green light is, right? It's like whatever power, I guess, that brought him here, etc. It's like regulating his emotions to be more the way that they should be based on the character, even though his mind is still like, oh my god, this is cringy. The character itself wouldn't necessarily think that. So they've got to like rein him in. We still need to know what that green light thing is. Like why it's happening to him.
これは正解ではないな。
いや、それこそが正解なのかもしれない。
That's more likely you're dead.
みんな装備やアイテムを俺に渡して引退していった。そんなことできませんよ、ペロロンチーノさん。いつでも帰ってきてください
Aww,
ね。
that's cute.
それでもみんながこの世界のどこかにいるかもしれないと。
Well, why would they be in this world? Like, why would they be there? The only reason you're here is because you were still in the server when the game went down. Like, so why would they be here?
言わないでください。アイン様。
許せ。
That's kind of sweet.
アイン様、お約束ください。私たちをお捨てに。
ワールドアイテムの効果は絶対だ。それを防ぐには、こちらもワールドアイテムを所持する必要がある。
Oh.
だからこそ、ここのワールドアイテムをお取りに来られたのですよね。
But he doesn't know what it's gonna do, right? Like, because he's like, he wasn't expecting this place to have world tier items. And so he doesn't know what the effect his world tier items will have, yeah? So I imagine at least one of them might potentially be damaging.
この世界にもワールドアイテムが存在し、敵とおぼしき存在が所持していると分かった以上、今その切り札を使う。
Yeah, me too. I don't want to use it yet.
全く情けない主人だ。
であれば、数で押しつぶせばよいではないですか。なぜ近江一人で戦われるというのですか。
Yeah, exactly.
違うんだ、アルベド。ただ、
罠ですか。
シャルティアはおとりであり、その周囲には伏兵がいる可能性がある。
That's a good idea. That makes
そう
sense.
いった場合、
それは確かにアインズ様の武装ならば勝てるかもしれませんが。
シャルティアは戦闘用に特化した構成の上、アンデッドに強い進行形マジックキャスターである。
Oh, that's not good.
にも長けている。つまり、私の方が不利、そう言いたい。
Yeah, because he's undead. She's not wrong.
のだろ。
恐れながら。
お前の考えは正しいか。そして何より、私とペロロンチーノさんは仲が良かった。戦闘は始まる前に終わっているということだ。
Okay, so he's saying he can fully, certainly, absolutely 100% win, but he's got to do it himself because of pride. And he's like, well, I failed to think of one thing while I was thrown into this world that's not even mine, into a body that's not mine, and where there's forces from outside attempting to take over my mind and control my emotions. I don't know who that is. It's like, and yet, I still must do this alone. Why is he giving them world tier items then? Is it just because he's like, I fear that he fears that he's not going to be able to come back? And so therefore he wants to have his people protected later? That's possible.
約束しよう。私はシャルティアを倒して、この地に再び戻る。
Now he's willing to promise that. He wasn't earlier. All right, it looks like there is not a end credit scene in this one. We don't need to see the end credits every single time, and I've watched them through several times. All right, so he wants to cure or kill her with these world tier items. I don't know if I think he doesn't want to use the actual like one that he knows for a fact will work yet, which makes perfect sense. I wouldn't want to use that either, especially because like he's still a god to these people. He can still definitely beat her. It would be absolutely ridiculous if they had given their creations the ability to destroy them. I don't think that would make any sense. I don't think that would happen. I was a little bit confused a few times in this episode. Also, this episode was mostly talking, which is fine. I don't really mind a talking episode. It was interesting for a mostly talking episode to be the first episode that I was trying to use subtitles for. And again, it is interesting to see the differences between the English dub and the Japanese sub. I mean, some of it, nuances, I know that I'm just not getting. And I still, and I don't know, I can't decide who's, which, Ainz voice I like better. We'll see. We'll keep going. I want to see which one I've kind of land on. I think I like this Albedo better though. Like that was pretty quick. I liked her a lot better than the other one. She immediately was like less annoying. So that's interesting to me. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with these weapons, these very powerful weapons. I'm very curious to see what they do. It was weird to see the guy he created, I love how cringy he is. I love how dramatic he is. He's such a freaking drama queen. It's amazing. It's like, what was his mindset when he created that Pandora guy? Pandora's actor. I wonder if there's like what he means by Pandora's actor, because like obviously he's an actor, he's very dramatic, but Pandora, something like, I just want to know if there's like an actual like deeper meaning for that, because Pandora, of course, is, you know, the story of Pandora's box, where she, out of curiosity, essentially accidentally releases all of the evil into the world and then closes the box once more, leaving only hope inside. So that's why we have hope while in the midst of all of the dangers, because it's still safe or something. I've never fully understood the story of Pandora's box, not gonna lie. Because I'm like, if everything else is out and hope is still in, then isn't hope still trapped? Like, hope can't get out, but maybe that's why it's not, because everything else is still around. Like, they didn't leave. I don't know. I've never fully understood it. It's never like, I've tried. I enjoy mythology, but like I've never fully understood why that one worked the way it did. But I would be curious to know if there's like a deeper meaning between why he decided to call this guy Pandora's actor. Like, is he? I don't know. I'm not going to discover the reasoning for it now. Thank you again so much for watching this with me. I'm going to continue on with the next episode. I will continue with the subs, of course, because that is what the Patreons have asked for, or the patrons. I also never know if it's Patreons or patrons. I've heard it both ways. So we're going to go ahead and watch the next episode, episode 12, The Bloody Valkyrie. We are going to continue with the subs. If there is anything else that you would like me to react to, make sure you comment in the aforementioned area below. Make sure you like, subscribe, share these videos. And then if you're not a patron, maybe you can become one. And then you can also dictate how it is that I watch these videos. You can help dictate what it is that I watch. All sorts of fun perks if you become a patron. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.